Hello students, my name is Abhishek and in this video we are going to discuss the topic mathematical reasoning. We have already taken one session of the same topic and we have discussed 16 questions in that video. So in this video we are going to discuss the other question from question number 17, right? Okay, so question number 17 that we have, that in a garden there are 10 rows and 12 columns of mango trees. The distance between two trees is 2 meter and a length of 1 meter is left from all the sides of boundaries of the garden. Then the length of the garden is what? Okay, so we can consider this garden as a rectangular plot wherein there are 12 trees in the length side and there are 10 trees in the height side, right? Okay, he's saying that there is a gap of 2 meter between each tree. That means total gap should be here 12 multiplied by 2, that is 24. But he is saying that the length of 1 meter is left from one side, each side, so length should be 22. And in the height side also the total length should be 10 multiplied by 2, that is 20. He's saying that the length of 2 meter is left from all the sides, so this should be 18. He's asking about the length only, so length should be 22, right? Okay, coming to the next question. The next question that we have is to balance the given equation and to replace the asterisk sign, choose the correct group of mathematical sign, right? Okay, so we are given this equation and we just have to put the available option, those are given, and we have to check that in which option the equation is being balanced, right? Okay, so if we check like option number A, like 6 divided by 15 plus 15, 6 divided by 15, we will get a decimal answer 0 point something, so this cannot be a possible solution. If we check for option number B, 6 plus 15, that is 21, divide by 20, that is 2.1, again the option is decimal, so this cannot be the possible option. Option number C, if we check for like 6 multiplied by 15, that is 90, thereafter divide by 10, that is 9, and multiply by 3, that is 12, and 12 is equal to 12, so we can check that from option number C the equation is being balanced, right? Okay, coming to the next question, like the question is divide 480 into such parts that one is 24 more than another, right? Okay, so what we have to do, we have to check that in the given options, like the sum should be 480 and the difference should be 24, right? If we check the sum in the first option, so the sum is uh, 480 here, okay, and the difference is 24, the difference is 24, okay, 24, okay. If we check for option number B, like the sum is 280, the sum is 484, so this cannot be the possible solution. And if we check the difference of 24, but the sum is not 480, so the correct option should be A, right? Okay, question number 20 that we have, what will be that number the product of whose digit is twice the sum of their digit, right? What will be the number the product of whose digit is twice the sum of digit? Okay, if we check option number A, the product will be 8, and 8 is equal to twice of the sum of their digit. That means this is incorrect. And if we check for option number B, like the product 4 is equal to twice of 4, this is also wrong. And if we check for 36, the product will be 18, this is equal to 2 multiplied by sum of the digit, that is 9. So here we are getting the right option, 18 is equal to 2 multiplied by 9, right? Okay, coming to the next question, that is 21. The question is like a tank can hold g gallon of gasoline. Gasoline is just a gas. If b gallon of gasoline is taken out from the full tank, then what part of the tank is emptied? Okay, so total gas was G and the gas that was taken out was B. So the gas that was remaining was G minus B. And if we have to find out the part that is emptied, so the gas that is remaining divided by total part, that is G. So we can check option number C will be the right option, right? Coming to the next question, question number 21. Like the question is, in our class the number of boys is 3 times the number of girls, so we can write it as the number of boys is 3 times the number of girls. Which numbers from the given below given numbers cannot denote the total number of students in the class, right? So if we check 48, so definitely this can be the answer, because if we check the number of if we put the number of boys 12 and the number of girls should be 36, and if we add, so 48. If we check for 48, like if we put the number of boys 11, then they should be 33 and some will be 44. If we check for 46, so we cannot divide 46 into 4 equal parts, right? So the answer of this question will be 46. Okay, coming to the next question, the question is like, while traveling to a historical place, a tourist asked, how old is this monument? The guide answered, the monument is more than 50 years old. Its exact age is a square, was a square 2 years ago, and will be a cube number after 2 years. What is the present age of this monument? So if we check, like it was a square 2 years ago. So if we check, mine, if subtract 2 from 64, this will be 62, not a square. Minus 2, so this will be 341, not a square. 214, not a square. 121, this is a square, this is a square of 11, right? And after 2 years, that means if we add 2 in 123, that is 125. So this is a perfect cube of 5, right? So answer of this question will be 123, right? Okay, coming to the next question, the question is question number 24. Like the question is, the amount of water is a in a barrel doubles every minute. Barrels fill up completely in 60 minutes. In how much time will it be half full? So obviously 60-minute complete fill, half full in 30 minutes, because in every minutes it doubles, right? Okay, coming to the next question, like the question is, flowers kept in particular basket doubles every minute, and in 30 minutes the basket fills completely. Find out in how many minutes it was one fourth of the basket. So 30-minute complete full, in 20 in 29 minute, in 29 minute half full, and 28 in 29 minute half full, and 28 minute 1 by 4th full. So answer will be 24 minutes, right? Okay, coming to the next question, like the question we have, a bus leaves from city A. In this bus the number of females is half the number of males, so we can write it as the number of females is half the number of males. In city B, 10 males get down from the bus and 5 females board the bus, right? So we can write it as like this. In this way, now the number of males and females being equal. He is saying that in city B, 10 males get down, that means 10 males get down from the bus, and 5 females board the bus. In this way, now the number of males and females are equal. Find out how many passengers were there in the bus initially, right? So this is the equation. Okay, so just put the value, or we can consider m is equal to 2f. Just put the value of f in this equation. This will be m is equal to 2f, so this will be 2f minus 10. If we place here, this will be 15 is equal to 15 is equal to f. That means the value of f will be 15. And if we place the same value for the value of male, so we can just put the value of f in this equation, and this will be 30, right? So total number of the passengers will be 45, right? Okay, coming to the next question, like the question is, out of three numbers, first is double of the second. Like we have three numbers given, we can consider is the first is double of the second, and the second is 3 times that of third. So if we check, the first one is x, then the second one is 3 times of the third, and the first is double, the second is 3 times that of third, and the second and the first is double and that of second. If the average is 60, then the largest number. Okay, average, that means sum of all the observation divided by number of observation. If we put, this will be 10x divided by 3 is equal to 100. And if we check for the value of x, the value of x will be 30, right? Here in this question, we need the largest number. So largest number will be simply 6 multiplied by 30, this will be 180. So answer of this question will be 180, right? Okay, question number 28 is saying that three bells ring together at 11 a.m. They ring at an interval of 20 minutes, 30 minutes, and 40 minutes respectively. Accordingly, at what time they will ring together again? So students, this is the question of LCM and HCF. Like the question is that is given, three bells ring after an interval of 20, 30, and 40 minutes. So for finding that after how many times, after how many minutes all the three bells will ring together, will be just LCM of 20, 30, and 40. And if we find out the LCM of 20, 30, and 40, so this will simply be 120, right? If the first time all the three bells ring together at 11 a.m. and you are asked to find the next time, so this will be simply 11 a.m. plus 120 minute. If we convert this 120 minute into hours, so just divide, so just you can take 120 minute is equal to 2 hours, so this will be 2 hours, and after 11 a.m. 2 hours, that means this will be 1 o'clock, right? Okay, coming to the next question, question number 29. Like the question is, in how much time will a monkey touch the top of 60 feet high tree if it jumps 3 feet in a second and immediately falls 2 feet? So students, these three logical questions, 29, 30, and 31, right? I want you to try these three questions at your home, and if you people have any doubt in any of the three questions, so you can ask me, right? Okay, so that's all of the today's session. Thank you so much.